Hey guys, so today I'm going to be talking to you guys about what I think is going to happen in the summer season finale of Pretty Little Liars. I actually did the Who Is A tag when the season 2 finale was on, and of course, a lot of you really liked it. You guys really got into like a discussion about the show and in the comments and stuff, so I figured I would do this video. I don't know if anyone's done it, but I'm going to do it today. Just for forewarning, look um, I look like a plain Jane right now. I just got home from work. It was kind of a long day, so um yeah, I'm just wearing like a black tank top. And these straps, I'm going to be playing with them throughout the whole video, I feel like, because they're not like staying the way I want them to. So don't mind me. Anyways, so as far as what I think about the whole season, to be honest, season 3 first premiered, I have to say I really didn't like the show too much. The episodes were kind of disappointing. I really wasn't finding anything out. And I think they were really doing that because they really wanted the summer finale to be like amazing and completely shocked. Like everyone is saying that the finale is going to be epic and a shocker. So I'm really hoping that it is. A lot of people I heard were disappointed in the season finale of season 2, thinking or finding out that Mona was A. Which, I mean, it's it's not that I was disappointed, but I was completely confused because they said that they weren't going in the direction as the books. So everyone assumed because they weren't going in that direction, there was no way Mona could be A. But they did a pretty good job of hiding it. Like, I really didn't think at any moment that Mona was A. And it wasn't even the fact that because they said that they weren't going by the books, it's just because it just didn't seem like Mona was capable of doing that stuff, or like it was obvious that it was her. So they did a good job of that, I must say. You guys know that in my Who Is A tag, I thought that Maya was A, and obviously by the end of season 2, my theory was shot down because Maya is dead. Very sad. Like, I really did like Maya's character, but so now what I think about the my theories for the finale. Now, basically, one of the biggest questions is who is going to be the biggest betrayer. The clues that have been put out, they're actually doing a really good job of like hiding spoilers and stuff. The biggest clue, well, not clue, but like it said that it's someone, the betrayer is going to be someone that's close to the girls. Now, throughout the show, there's no one that I feel that all the girls are really close to together besides each other. So basically, the person that I think is going to be the biggest betrayer is Emily. Now, a lot of people, there was a poll actually going around on the ABC website where they had a list of characters and people were kind of voting who they thought the betrayer was. The biggest person that, like, the person that got the biggest percentage was Paige and Ezra. Paige obviously could be a possibility, but Paige isn't really close to the girls. She's more close to Emily because she's dating Emily. So I'm not saying that I think that Paige is innocent. I definitely think that there's something wrong there, but I don't think that she's being the one who's going to be the betrayer. Ezra, there was just nothing really going on with Ezra. I mean, I thought that something was a little bit weird with the whole money situation when Arya found all that money that he had stashed away, and then saying that he was broke because he didn't have a job. I thought that was weird, but I really don't think that he's up to anything as of right now. They were kind of just focusing on like his past, like the fact that he could have been a teen father, all that shenanigans, that his last name is actually Fitzgerald and not Fitz and all that stuff. So not really interesting, to be honest. I mean, I love Ezra and Arya, don't get me wrong, but there just wasn't interesting on that part. So the person that I think is going to be the betrayer is Emily. Now, I know that's going to sound a little bit crazy because she is one of the girls that has been tortured and stuff like that, but I honestly think it's her because, you know, when the girls are kind of warning her about Paige, she doesn't really listen to them, and it's I don't know, I feel like that throughout the show, when Spencer was telling her stuff about Paige in that episode that happened last week, she just kind of brushed it off and didn't even believe her. So I do feel like Emily would side with Paige than the other girls for some reason, especially since Emily kind of feels sorry for Paige because of everything that happened with Allison. So I do feel that Emily could be the betrayer because of Paige. Also, if you look at sneak peek photos of the episode, you see that it's always the three girls. It's never um, all four of them together. It's always the three of them, and you always wonder like where Emily is and stuff. I don't have like full clues to why I think it's her, but I just have like a hunch that it is her because there is no one in the show that is close to all four of them besides each other. So a lot of people were saying that they think it's Arya. I have no idea how it could possibly be Arya, to be honest with you, unless they come up with like an amazing twist of some sort. But I doubt that it's Arya. Out of the four girls, I definitely think that it's Emily. So that is my theory for that. Okay, now on to who I think killed Maya. I have a feeling that the person who killed Maya is an A for some reason. It could be a possibility that it is someone on the A team because we do know that there is an A team and not just a person. But I kind of have a feeling that Maya's killer and A are two separate people for some reason. The person that I think did kill Maya is Nate. I actually saw this theory on some of the comments on like the episode promo and the sneak peeks and stuff like that. Basically, the reason why I think that Nate is the one who killed Maya is because it is possible that Nate is the stalker that Maya had at True North and that she hooked up with. He did have the earrings that Emily bought her and the t-shirt that Maya was going to give to Emily. And the day that Maya was killed, there was no bag at the scene, and then we find the bag in Noel Collins' cabin, and Nate just has this stuff. Unless the stuff that he found was not in Maya's bag, but it could be a possibility. I mean, Emily was really important to Maya, so obviously I'm pretty sure she would bring the earrings with her. So that's kind of why I think that Nate is Maya's killer. I also feel like he is because in last week's episode, Jenna said be very careful who you associate with, or be very careful who you hang around with, to Emily. And at first I did thought it was Paige, but what I've realized in the show is that they don't make things too obvious. So I did think it was Paige, but then I was like, well, who else does Paige know? I mean, Jenna know, really. I mean, I didn't really think it was the three girls, so I figured it was Nate. She did know Nate, you know, she kind of was like talking to him and stuff like that, and it is possible that Jenna saw Nate grab Maya at Noel Khan's cabin because she was faking being blind, so it is a possibility that she saw him grab Maya at Noel Khan's cabin and stuff, because he did say in the episode, I know you saw me, girl, and she just kind of looked at him with this weird look on her face, and then she wanted to talk to Emily that night. So that's kind of why I think that it's Nate that killed Maya. I don't really believe that he's Maya's cousin. That's just my theory for that. What else? Second thing about who I think... Okay, this is kind of a spoiler, but if you watch sneak peeks like me, you know that there's a scene where there are two ambulances. One is with someone that's injured, and the second one is with someone's in a body bag. At the end of every season, there is always someone in a body bag. Have you guys noticed that? Like, it's completely... Or someone's injured. Like, it was... it's very depressing, but... Someone is in a body bag in this episode, just letting you know, and someone is injured. So this time it's double. It's not just like one person getting injured or killed. I don't really know who I think the person dies, but it's definitely someone that was really close to Hannah, because she is the only one bawling her eyes out. I kind of think that it's Mona, because Mona was the closest to Hannah. And when the police officer was questioning Emily, he asked if the deceased was a friend of hers twice, and she didn't answer. But then he asked if she knew the victim, and she said yes. Mona was never a friend of Emily's. She just knew her through Hannah. So it is a possibility, that it could be Mona that died. But a lot of people are saying that they don't know, because Mona is apparently in episodes throughout the season. Unless those are flashbacks, I'm not 100% sure. But, that's why I think Mona could be the one that's dead. The person that I think is injured, but it kind of doesn't say like who Hannah is crying about, either the person that's injured or the person that's dead. It could be possible that Caleb is the one that got injured and that's why she's crying. But I mean, if it was Caleb, he was kind of a friend of Emily's, so I mean, I think she would say that he was a friend of hers anyways. So that's why I kind of think that it's Mona that dies. But I don't know, guys. Like, at this point, even to figure out who A is, I have no idea, because it's just one of those things where anyone could be A, and things are just going, like, thrown out in the open and stuff. I don't know what I feel about Melissa anymore. Like, I thought the whole thing, like, I did know that she was the Black Swan from the very beginning. You could just, like, tell if you look at her really closely that it looks like Melissa. But it's just like, when I heard the story about why she was at the ball, it was so stupid. I don't really know why they decided to do that. It was the same thing like when we all thought that Lucas was A, when they kind of pointed fingers at him, and then he came to visit Hannah in her house, and he said the reason why he was like trying to talk to her and stuff like that is because of the money that he stole from Caleb. Like, it was a little bit ridiculous. But I don't know, I'm actually really excited to see what happens in the show. But those are my theories at the moment. I really don't have any more because there's not really much to go on. But let me know your theories in the comments below, and I will talk to you guys later, possibly after the finale. But I hope you guys enjoy it, and I will talk to you later. Bye.